Okay, so welcome back to AJ Harris Woodworking. My most recent project has been this remote control boat, and I've just started the hull yesterday, and I just thought I'd show you through what I've done so far. I've just been using scraps of wood which I could find in the shop, but I believe a popular wood for this type of project is balsa wood, but I was just using scraps of wood that I could find, so that's what I used. I started by cutting the templates for the structure of the hull, which you can see here, and I drew those out on cardboard from some plans, and I just used a protractor and a accurate ruler to get some accurate templates. And then I just used a razor knife, or I believe in America X-Acto knives, to make those templates, which I could then use to cut out the wood. So for most of the project I've been using just wood that I've cut down to about and then planed to about 3mm, and it's nice and lightweight, and it's gonna give it some good structure. On the hull, as you can see, I've glued up the structures to the the insides of the hull to this main beam, which you can see that goes along here and then curves up. That's just out of a piece of this wood again, which I laminated together to create a strong but light weight main beam, and then I've glued on the main pieces. And it's important to know that when you're making this, that the main beam goes straight along and then curves up to where the top of the main structure is going to be. If it's not flat with that, it's not going to curve in, it's going to curve down, and that was an issue which I had to work through originally. Also, to save weight, you can see that I've drilled some holes all the way through. That's also that's gonna save weight on the final model, and is also going to mean that when it comes to threading wires, I can just thread them straight through these holes, which is much better than coming to the end and then realising you need to drill a hole for wires, and you're not going to be able to get a drill in there unless you've got one of the 90-degree angle drill bits. So that's my progress so far. I started that yesterday, and now I'm just going to come back and I'm just going to start building the underneath of the hull with the pieces of wood which I planed down. And to make any of the close fitting angles, I'm going to and I already have done, is use just a block plane to pin those down, because that's the easiest way. There's no other tool that's really going to do it. They're all just a bit too heavy. I've been using the bandsaw mainly for most of the cutting that I've been doing, and also I've just used a belt sander clamped down on its side to neaten up any edges. So that's my progress so far, and I'm going to update you when I get to the next stage. I'm not going to do a full instruction video on this because it's just slightly too complex, and because this is my first RC boat, it's going to be a little bit too tricky to video at the same time. So I'll update you when I get to the next stage, and thanks for watching this episode. See you later, guys.